I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I'm very happy indeed. And especially because it's an award for children's literature. I'm 80 years old and I've received a lot of awards, but never for for children's literature in Bengali, but a state award for Bengal in Bengal. But it's a national award, and I'm very honoured indeed. I think it's very important for the children's literature authors and illustrators and especially publishers. I think it's extremely important for all of them to be involved, and I'm sure Parag involves them. Parag has a prize for the illustrator, which makes me very happy because children's literature is halfway through writing and the other half is visual for very little children. You have to attract them. These are the times when they are, it's a very difficult time for the writer because the children are exposed to audiovisual. So they love the moving pictures, the music, the sound, the magic of the screen. All these we don't have. So we have to work very hard to incorporate the magic in our words. To get the colors, to get the music in our words. But along with that, we need the illustrators. The illustrators' help is very, very important. We must get first-rate illustrators. Only first-rate writers won't do. You need them because the child's imagination, and depending on the child. I'm talking especially about textbooks. Nowadays in the regional literatures, children are moving over to English. If they read at all, they read in English. Why do they do that? Because the textbooks in the regional languages are very boring. The pictures are, I can't even speak about them. That is because the publishers pay very little to the illustrators who illustrate the regional language textbooks. If you are not attracted by the textbook, how can you be attracted by the language? In order to get the younger generation, the children, to get back to their mother tongues, it's very important that publishers pay attention to the illustration in the textbooks in the regional languages. I have been inspired by children's literature all my life. Rabindranath Tagore, has a beautiful, it's got many stories. There's a beautiful book of poems called Shishu, and every poem is a gem. And my mother used to read them to me when I was a child. Some of the relationship between mother and child, and relationship between the world and the child and animals. It's a beautiful, beautiful. Lots of humor in it, and that's very important for children. You need humor and color. And apart from that, both my parents were children's writers. They have been. My father used to edit a children's magazine for 25 years, and both of them have been writing for children, and they are very good writers. I'm not saying it as a daughter. I'm saying it as a reader and a teacher of literature. And and other writers who wrote in the 40s, in the 30s, in Bangla, who are first class writers. Everybody in Bengali, something is very special. All the important writers write for children. All the important writers, all the major writers have written for children. Sharat Chandra has written for children. And Sunil, Marshita, everybody. You look at the present generation. Still we are writing for children. We are not the present generation anymore. But as long as I am present, I am present generation. So we are all writing for children. And we haven't given up children's literature just because we are writing for the major readers. Because it gives you a lot of satisfaction writing for children, because it can convey you into another world, a world you've left behind. Every piece you write is the most challenging one. Every piece you write, every moment, every line is the most challenging one. You can't think of one writing. How can it not be challenging? If you're singing a song, think of the most challenging song you can't. Each production is a unique one, and the challenge is great. You know you have to write something which is important to yourself, which is also important to your writer, the reader, to the child. Whatever you're giving the child is going to go into him or her. It's going to stay with her. You don't want to give her something that is going to just pass over and not make any impression. So I write for humor for children, I write fairy tales for children, I write all kinds of stories for children, and I enjoy doing it. I have one aspiration. As I said, I'm 80. I think as long as I live, I hope and pray I can write for children and children read me.